Morning students, welcome to your English language class. In your previous session, you had learnt the uses of anyone, all and whole, some and any, many a and much. Today, we will continue the chapter, the correct use of some adjectives. By the end of this video, you will be able to identify the adjectives clearly, distinguish meaning among closely related adjectives, use adjectives correctly in your writing. So let's learn the use of little, a little and the little. Children, keep in mind little, a little and the little are used when we are talking about uncountable nouns like milk, knowledge, hope, etc. Little means not much or hardly any. It is used in negative sense. Let's take up some examples. There is little water in the bucket. Students, we are trying to say there is no water or there is hardly any water in the bucket. There is little hope of his recovery. It means there is no hope of his recovery. Whereas a little means some at least. It is used in the positive sense. Let's take up examples. Give me a little milk. It means give me some milk. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. It means some knowledge is a dangerous thing. There is a little hope of his success. It is there is some hope of his success. Students, if I say there is little hope of his success, it means there is no hope. But if I say there is a little hope of his success, it means there is some hope. Let's learn about the little. It means small quantity. It is used in both positive and negative meaning. It can be used only when we are referring to something that we already have. For example, I have lost the little money I had. Children, here I am referring to whatever money I had has been lost. Let's take one more example. She lost the little hope she had. In this sentence, whatever hope she had has been lost. She wasted the little time she had. Students, again, whatever time she had has been wasted. So, little is used when there is nothing left. A little is used when there is something. The little is referred to when we are talking about whatever we already have or had. Students, note that little can also be used in the following expressions. The first is for a little. It means for a while or for a time. For example, I stayed there for a little. It means I stayed there for a while or for some time. The next one is not a little. It means much or extremely. For example, I am not a little tired. Is this correct? Yes. It means I am extremely tired. Students, little is negative. We have used not with it, so not a little gives opposite meaning of little. Let's proceed further. little or nothing. It means hardly anything. For example, little or nothing has been done so far to recover the property. It means hardly anything has been done so far to recover the property. Next is what little. It means all possible. Let's take example. Do what little you can. It means do whatever you can or do all that is possible. Students, let's move to few, a few, the few. Students, the rules for few, a few, the few are same as the rules of the use of little, a little and the little. The only difference is that little, a little and the little are used for quantity, whereas few, a few and the few are used for numbers. Let's take up the uses of few. Few denotes not many or hardly any. It has a negative meaning. Let's take up examples. I have few friends means I have hardly any friends or not many friends. Few boys got first division. It means not many boys got first division. Let's move to a few. It means some or several but not many in number. It has a positive meaning. Let's take examples. A few girls can prepare dainty dishes. Students, it means some girls can prepare dainty dishes. Not all the girls can prepare dainty dishes. Here we are talking about some girls. Sonia stayed with me for a few days. It means Sonia stayed with me for some days. Let's move to the few. Students, it means not many but all there are or whatever is there. Let's take up examples. The few friends he had deserted him. It means whatever friends he had deserted him. The few remarks that he made were very suggestive. Students, it means though he made a few remarks, but whatever he made were very suggestive. Let's proceed to less and fewer. Students, less is comparative degree of little, so it is used to denote quantity, degree, money and price. While fewer is comparative degree of few, it points out number. The examples are, he possesses no less than 500 acres of land. Students, land cannot be counted. It is only measured. So we have used less. There is no less than 2 liters of milk in the jug. Is this correct? Yes. Here we are referring to the quantity of milk. Milk cannot be counted. It can only be measured. So here we have used less. There are no fewer than 40 boys in the class. Students, why have we used fewer? Because boys can be counted, so we have used fewer. There are no fewer than 10 chairs in this room. Here also, chairs can be countable. So, we have used fewer. Students, note that less and fewer are used when we are referring to a comparison. Your today's homework is solve exercises 8, C and D on your books.